All right, welcome to another episode of Way Station Wednesdays, brought to you by me, Trucker Warren. Hey y'all, I love this area of the country. We're up on I40, coming out of Gallup, New Mexico, heading into Arizona. In fact, we just crossed the Arizona state line. Yeah. I don't know if they call this the Painted Desert or something like that, but it's beautiful here. Well, I think I'm going to have a good one for you today because, well, I'm exactly 34,000 pounds on my trailer axles. So I've been getting pulled into every way station. Haven't gotten any trouble, obviously. 34,000 pounds is legal. But before we get there, just thought I would share this beautiful part of the desert here with you. In New Mexico. There's the Arizona welcome sign. Welcome to the Grand Canyon State. You know, I've lived in the Southwest all my life. I've never been to the Grand Canyon. I am wanting to do that one of these days. Today's trip, I'm going to final out in Tolleson, Arizona, which, for those of you that don't know, is in a Phoenix suburb. So we'll be going through Flagstaff and then down the mountain through Sedona and all that, heading towards Phoenix to deliver, well, Tolleson. Then I'll reload in Tolleson and head back north through Vegas up to Corian, Utah, which will deliver on Friday. After that, I don't know. So we'll just sit tight and we'll look for the way station up here and we'll go from there. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop. All right. Well, we are about 3 miles out on the way station here. Jeez, I'm trying to think of the name. Sorensen. Where the heck are we? Sanders, that's what it is. The Sanders port of entry for Arizona I40 westbound. This is a port of entry state, so if you are in an oversized load, you can buy your permit for Arizona State here at the port of entry. You save yourself, it's like $16. It might have went up since then, but since I've last bought one, but you save yourself the agency fees that way, and they're getting up there $17, $18. So, yeah, that way you ensure there's no mistakes. You don't crawl in here with a permit that maybe they got something wrong on. But at any rate, all right. So it's going to be commercial trucks have to stay in the right-hand lane here. We go through the pre-inspection of the way station. That's out on the road. They usually will have some sort of pressure sensors out here to kind of weigh you. That's why I've been getting pulled in, because I'm rated 34,000. So I don't know, bouncing down the highway, it might show that I'm more than 34,000. So they want to get you in there to roll across the static scale, one that you're just sitting on, not moving across, and get a better idea how much you weigh. So the port of entry is open. We are 1 mile out, and I got this guy who's going to pass me here. Nope, he's going to jump in behind me. That's another thing. If you're going through these port of entries, don't sit on somebody else's butt. It could affect whether or not you get a bypass. All right, see, I got pulled in. Yep, truck must exit, truck must exit. That guy was sitting on my butt, plus the 40,000 pound thing. I mean, 34,000 pound thing. All right. Let's see what happens here. The guy's still on my butt. 33,000 or something, 33,800. The guy gave me a good go ahead. Yeah. So, if you're ever scaling your load, because I have like 29,000 on the drives, and right now I've got the tandems on the trailer set in the California setting, which is 40-foot kingpin. But you got a little more leeway here with that. You can stretch it out a little further, move the tandems further back. So if you're in a position where you've got that much leeway that you can, you know, move the tandems back to get yourself less than 34,000, you would move it up onto the drives. Say I moved 2,000 forward and took 2,000 off the back, then I would have been perfectly balanced and less likely to get pulled into the weigh stations, because now I've got there's a larger margin for error on the scales when you run across them, and then you're less likely to get pulled in. But this was just a good example for y'all to see what can happen. Even though you're legal, you're still going to get pulled in, and you don't want to get pulled in really, because, you know, then that just gives them an opportunity to want to inspect you, start poking their nose around, asking you questions and stuff like that. Not that you should have anything to hide, but I don't care how perfect your truck is, how new it is, they can always find something, has been my experience. I've had a brand new truck that they got me for chafed lines, and the thing didn't have maybe 20,000 miles on it. So, anyway, hey, if you're thinking about coming on over to Crete, use my driver code, LARWA. That's LARWA. Hey, we sure do appreciate you watching. If you found any value or entertainment in this episode, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, comment, always share, and you know, subscribe. Anyway, hey, it's a crazy world out there, so keep your head on a swivel and keep the bugs off your glass and the bears off your, well, you know how we do it here. Trucker Warren, we gone. Peace.